Killer Sally. Synopsis. I feel like our resident bodybuilder should catch this one. Is it disrespectful? Yeah. Is it disrespectful if I ask you to read it as a roid head?
I knew, you know, I swear
come on,
down. I swear
come on, man.
down.
You know.
I knew you were gonna say that. I knew you were gonna say that.
You know. Come on. You knew. Come on. Like, how else am I supposed? How else are you supposed to read it?
You know what? Because I preempted you saying that, and I thought
you practiced it.
No. I thought to myself, Nero, what kind of foolish thing to say is that? So,
what is a roid head?
Exactly. What did it sound like?
Yeah,
because they're just normal people.
But are you making it like aggressive, basically?
Yeah, like aggressive. Like the roids are roiding.
I would say more like, you know, like you're spotting someone.
Wait, no. I came up with something. I thought, you know, like Macho Man. Ever seen that South Park where it's the dude and he's like, well, I told you something, brother. Like, have you seen that?
I think I know what you're talking about. That's when Randy was it? You talking about?
No, it's when it's Principal Strongwoman.
No, I haven't.
No, I don't know.
That one's so funny.
Strongwoman.
Principal Strongwoman.
No, don't know that.
All right, so what? Just like I'm angry.
You said it. You just gave us a whole breakdown of how you're gonna do it.
Oh, okay. Interviews with friends, family. Sally McNeil herself charged a bodybuilding couple rocky marriage. Okay, the voice is kicking in now, and it's shocking. And in Valentine's Day murder. Is that all right? I've never, been a roid head before.
And can we speak into the camera? Let them know that
I'm
too.
just why? I don't look like I'm a roid head, do I?
No, I'm saying, well, you big, so some people might not know. You let them know. I mean,
and people still think that at this day and age to be big.
Let them people know.
I don't have to convince anyone out here.
Tell them you don't do.
No.
Tell them you clean.
Like, no.
Like, this is slightly one of the.
I swear to God, I don't take risks.
Hot take. Yeah,
like, hey guys, I promise I do not. That's all long ago. No,
bruh.
Like, Google me. No, I'm joking. Don't Google me. You ain't gonna find out. But yeah, that was my thing.
All right.
That was calm.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
So yeah, this is the new documentary on Netflix, Killer Sally. This one's basically about, like you said, a bodybuilding couple that ends in murder.
Yeah.
Murderer!
It's
blood is on you.
Hey, starts off so happy and you hear me. It's like
I saw it coming though. Like they I see because I didn't read the synopsis. I had no idea what this was about. But considering it's called Killer Sally, I assumed she killed someone. Yeah, and I could see from the get go like how they was trying to build it up. Like it was like, oh yeah, perfect family. Guy comes in, takes care of the kids. That, blah, blah, blah.
We took care of them kids, I'll tell you that.
But did you see that switch coming?
What?
Well, all right, let's...
One thing I'll say before we dive into it, like, episode 1 and episode 2 and 3 are completely different.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
What I got from episode 1, you will not get that from episode 2.
That's what I'm saying. The way it started was like, okay, cool. I didn't know where it was going to go.
Yeah.
It took
a big flip.
Yeah,
a massive
very
left.
big flip. A massive left. All right, so should we talk about one or two of the characters?
So let's start with the main one, Sally.
Yeah.
She was like a former Marine, right?
Which you can tell straight away. Yeah. She seemed that she was... The Marines always seem the same, like straight back, straight talking.
Yeah, so discipline.
It's like proper like...
Yeah.
You can tell someone that's been in the army or the Marines or something like that from almost immediately after speaking to them. Like they have something about them. And
but you would expect that though with something like the Marines. That means the Marines are doing
this
job.
Ain't no joking.
You ever want to be in the Marines?
As a black mate? No.
You know.
No.
So okay, because there was a time in life where I kind of wanted to be in the Navy SEALs.
What? When? Why?
Oh no, I just thought it would be cool.
I've known you for a long time. When you
some people don't say it.
When would you think something?
I've known you.
I'm just like, yo, it'd be kind of like, because I always looked at the Navy SEALs like they weren't really like the government.
They was more like show.
Yeah, they were kind of doing their thing.
Okay, I get you.
I'll be honest, I've known you probably over 20 years, bro. I ain't ever known you to be cut out for that. I'll be honest.
Cut out for that?
Give up on your dream.
How is man not cut out for the Navy? Wait.
That ain't you, dog.
Wait, man not cut out for army training.
I'm just saying.
You're nuts.
I'm just
saying.
saying.
Can't ride a bike. Are you kidding? He'd be fucked if I take talk from him.
I can ride a bike, by the way. I can ride a bike, by the way. Don't let him fool you. Oh, no.
I was built for this life.
To be fair, I don't think you could either, to be honest.
What are you judging this on? What are you talking about?
I'm not going to say it, but I'm not going to say it, but I don't think...
No, but hold on, wait. The only reason why I wouldn't be built for the Navy is because I don't really fucks with the water like that. That's the only reason. I don't know what else you lot are basing this on.
You'd have to give something up.
Nah, man, there's men in the Navy that don't get twisted, bro. There's men in the Navy that do. You really think people in the Navy don't get high?
Not like
what? Don't say it like that, bro. Weed, bro. No, man. What are you talking about?
Like, no, but you see what you do. You know. I'm just saying you want me to get it. You just want me to get it in.
Not like you. Like you have to...
Bruh. Right. Anyway, let's get into...
Right.
You hear me? I know what you're talking. Yeah.
Sally, who weren't smoking no weed, right? She
should have. She needed to relax.
She might have been a bit more chill.
Need to chill.
So obviously she's met this... No, so she was already married, right?
She was.
Yes.
She was already married, then divorced. She liked...
She like a black man.
Yeah, she like a black... No, I don't like the way she dropped the N-bomb so casual.
Oh, right, he was going to get there.
Sorry, no, I just remembered.
I was getting ready for that.
A bit too comfortable. I didn't like that. I didn't like that.
No, we're here now. How did you not feel when you heard that?
What, the N-bomb? No, I was upset, bro. It's like, what you doing, bro? You say the N-word. Don't just literally say the N-word. Don't just drop it. And there was an ER in it. I saw the subtitles, bro. I had it on subtitles. There was an ER at the end of that N-word. Yeah, it was hard. The hard one. Like, it wasn't cool.
You know, the only thing that, like, I feel like, you see when it comes, like, the word over there, I feel like it's completely different. Because I see Mexicans saying it like it's
but not all our white people, bro.
No, but I didn't, it didn't really affect me like that.
I thought it was funny because of the context she was saying it in.
Yeah,
it's like, they used to call me nigga lover. And I was like, hold on, wait, can you say that? But I get why you're saying it, but you can't repeat it.
Yeah, don't repeat it. Don't repeat it. Don't.
Come in when the parents come in the room and she was like, you nigga lover.
Yeah, it's like, and the worst thing is, yo, I had to rewind. I was like, did she just say? I said she had turned her head.
But you needed context.
Yeah, I cool, but she didn't need to say the word.
I know.
What's she gonna say? You
what, take two
lover?
black cocky? You think you can say the word? No,
I'm sure she's taking way more than two black cocky. You don't get nigga lover with two black. And it would have been one black cocky.
And she was early too, wasn't it?
Early.
She was
early too.
So yeah, so she took a shine to black men.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, she had these two kids with this guy. He was military as well, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
and
that's
then
where they met.
Divorced, but that was abuse as well.
Yeah. He used to lick her down.
Yeah. So she was abused as well.
Trigger warning. Like, what's all that about, man? So what we doing there? What we doing there? Some sensitivity, lads.
No, to be honest with you, I thought Nero's mind was working to say like, I'm seeing a trend here. I'm seeing a repeated pattern. Yeah.
She ain't learning from a
mad. I'm not jumping on that boat.
That's deep, man. What you doing to us, bro?
Sorry, man.
Nero's like, she deserved it.
So anyway, so she meets this new guy after she's left the old one. Ray, had you heard about him?
You know what? Not so much, but one thing I really did appreciate, especially in episode 1 when they were showing the Olympia. So you see a man like Dorian Yates, like Sean Ray, and like all these people. And I'm like, yo, these are my guys. You get me? And then like, I'll be real, like they didn't end up like my man. You know what I mean? Like they didn't end up like my man.
Yeah.
But the reason that they tried to allude to of why he ended up like him is more because of the roids, right?
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, like I noticed as well. Like they kept on, like, don't get me wrong, I'm not no advocate for roids and nothing like that. Yeah, and I just, when it comes to bodybuilding, like personal choice, and if you're doing that, you're doing that. Me personally, I only compete in natural federations or natural shows anyway. Do
they rigorously test you for that?
Yes, some federations are more on point than others.
Okay.
But the last one I did, one dude got dash out, and I was
really
haps, bruv.
Because was he?
No, bruv, no, it was bait. It was bait. Like,
is it?
And I hope you're watching this too, you bastard. That's one. No, it's real talk. No,
you heard him.
No, bruv. There's one thing that pisses me off here. Like if you're gonna be an assisted athlete, do the non-tested shows.
What's an assisted athlete?
Like steroids.
Okay.
Steroids or enhanced, whatever.
Yeah.
Like do the non-tested shows. Yeah. Because most shows are non-tested.
Okay.
Like there's only like a couple of shows that are specifically for naturals. Don't do that and then try to come to a natural show, bro. Yeah. And the worst thing is, my man came in like that, bro. You know, like literally like that. And I'm not trying to hate. And then I'm looking at, I'm talking to our next brother. I was like, yo, they're like, boy. So I'm like, nah, this, it's literally bait.
What makes it bait? Like what?
No, you could tell, man.
Is he like extra veiny?
The only thing I know
the worst thing is
you got spots on your back or something
yeah,
like that.
but that's
that
just,
thing?
I guess that's more just if you're prone to it as well.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But this dude, like, he was wham. I mean, like his shoulder is there and it's curved right, like his shoulder's by my elbow.
Yeah.
And he's curved around walking. Like, it was bait. So much so, yeah, to the point that like flipping, and I found it so funny. It's like one of the organizers now, he's walking around, he sees him. He goes, Hey, my friend, how you doing? Random drug test? Do you mind just coming with me? And then he's like, raw, like, I can't, because I'm nosy, innit? I'm trying to listen out on the side. I'm sitting down waiting for me to get him. I'm listening. And then they're like, raw, okay, have you taken this, taken that? He's like, he just bare stuttering and he's like, okay, come with me. Took him around the corner, they must have, I don't know, give him a piss test or something like that.
Is that how they, I was going to ask, is that what they do? Yeah, piss test?
Yeah, piss test. And then some people do blood tests and some people do lie detectors.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm swerving that.
I'm a professional liar.
I lie every day.
Well, do you know what? I always said, I will never take a lie detector test for anything. Like, I don't care. Even if I'm telling the truth.
Are you not a good liar?
I won't do it. No, it's not about being a good liar. Yeah, it's not about that. It's about the machine being wrong at any given time. So imagine like...
I wouldn't take it for
not
I'm official.
I
wouldn't take it for I'm official.
No, but it doesn't matter because if you're in a room full of people, and they ask you a question and that lie detector says you're a liar, everyone thinks you're a liar, regardless of what it is. And I always have this.
You know you're telling the truth.
Fuck that. I always have this. I always have this mad thought, that someone asked me. I'm not even gonna say the questions, but someone asked me.
I'm thinking of mad question.
But that's what I'm saying. The maddest question, and like. Something happens and I get it wrong, you're done. Like that's you finished. Yeah. So I will never do a lie. Even if I would never do it because I'm not taking that risk because that's literally a career end.
I mean, I feel like I can swerve.
I wouldn't even want to try to.
No,
I wouldn't do it for now official.
I wouldn't do it for now official.
No, I wouldn't do it for anything.
Like where it's meaningful in life, I could end up in jail. Yeah. But like,
I still wouldn't do it.
It is a peak.
You see when you said the no testing shows, going back to Killer Sally, like the guy was saying, as soon as they tried to put in testing and shit, people didn't want that no more. Is that reasons why there really is still no shows that?
Yeah, because it's like when you're going for, especially like Mr. Olympia or the Arnold Classics or New York Pro or whatever like that. Yeah, it's like people go there for the freak factor, innit? Like no one wants to go there like to just see average looking. Like if it's top elite.
Yeah.
Like obviously you still have to have a certain level of genetics. Even if you're taking whatever, genetics still plays a really big part. But it's like, bro, there's a reason why people are taking growth hormones and X amount of different kind of steroids and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
And has been for years. Because when was this? When did this start? This is the 80s?
No, 90s.
No,
was it?
I thought it was the 80s.
Because I swear it was late 80s. In episode 1, I swear it was the 94 Olympia, I think.
Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, no, I feel like it went over a couple of years.
Yeah, I think it was late 80s it started. But then it went back to her childhood as well. So it was so it was even probably some of the 70s as well. Do you know what I'm saying? So But okay, so she's met this guy and episode 1 paints a beautiful picture.
Yeah.
Like it's everything's happy.
Super happy.
Yeah, she's the perfect wife, he's the perfect husband, he's looking after the kids, etc. Blah 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 blah.
They go Disneyland also.
And everyone like loves them because they're massive and she's not really big at this point, is she?
Nah.
Well, she is on that dark web. Well, even though the web wasn't out at that time, but her beating up man them and wrestling.
But that came
she weren't doing that yet.
That came later.
She weren't doing that the first.
That came later. So that's all happening. So everything's happy, a hunky dory, and this that. And then right at the end of the episode, it seems to just kind of flip.
Yep.
And then all of a sudden now it goes into the darker.
What did it flip to first? It was basically about him abusing her.
Him strangling, choking her.
Yeah.
And you know what? Yeah, I found it interesting that she honed in on the choke because if you think like someone almost 5 whatever size difference you choking you, like that has to be quite scary. And
especially if you feel like you're about to literally pass the fuck out.
I'll tell you who I really felt sorry for, the kids.
But I tell you,
sorry for the kids.
Can I didn't want to skip there, but I will skip. Do you know this year the part where they showed the interview where the kids
like
the kids were
episode 3?
Was it?
Where
No,
they-
I think that was episode
Was
2.
it 2?
Yeah, where she had done the deed now. Because episode 3 was more
Oh,
about
you're talking about when they were kids.
when they were kids and then they go into the interview
Yo,
room.
that
Bruv,
was a bit mad.
that burnt me, bro.
Yo, that was. You know what was crazy about it? It was how much they understood what was happening.
Yeah.
I thought that was the crazy part. Like they were like, no, maybe they'll see it and they'll know that it was more self-defense.
That was the
like,
boy.
They knew
That was the
every,
boy.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
boy- that was
Like,
the boy.
He knew it in full details. He knew how it might pan out.
Do you know what else thinged me? Yeah, is how calm that youth was.
Yeah.
The boy.
Yeah.
Calm.
Well, it was when he went into his story with the relationship with the stepdad where you knew it was like, yo, this is a bit of a mad one.
Yeah.
And it was crazy because by the time it got to episode 3 and you saw like how they were, it was like, yo, this really affected them.
From
Like,
the moment
really
I saw
affected
They
them.
have to.
From the moment I saw that guy, I noticed something was wrong with him.
Yeah,
like there was
yeah,
something.
same. I
There
knew
was
something
something
was
wrong
off.
with him because
I
he
knew-
had that psychopath
Yeah,
look.
yeah.
and
Real calm, but
Yeah.
you know something mad's going on.
and he's like his eyes and
Like
stuff,
he's thinking something else while he's talking.
Bro, like he was thinking. But that interview scene was heart wrenching.
Yeah,
like it
yeah.
was so sad when the girl found out what was gonna happen and this that she's crying and I don't want to leave you, mum. And the boy's like, when the boy started saying, "Oh, do you remember what that police officer said?" And he said that they might do it for self-defense. And
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They fully understood what was going
that
on.
was sad. And he was like, maybe I hope that they just keep you in there for 1 week and let you out. Oh, bro.
Yeah, that was
That was a lot, man. That was a lot.
That was a lot. Are we saying exactly what happened, or we'll leave that for people to view?
I
mean,
It's in the title.
we won't say exactly how he died, but
Yeah, well, yeah, he dies.
Okay, here's my question to you guys, because I was thinking, my opinion of it from episode 1 to episode 2 onwards,
It does change. It does
definitely
fluctuate.
change. But
So yeah,
who do you reckon?
It's telling the truth.
Yeah, who's in the wrong?
Because it's nuts when you got to meet the guy's friends. And like,
hear their
obviously,
account.
and that's what I'm saying. They really done well in episode 1.
It was really good. Like this like it was really well done.
Yeah,
like,
because
especially go ahead.
No,
sorry.
because in terms of them wheeling you in and like then kind of opening up the story, like because episode 1 didn't really have no juice in it, but it was enough in it to like, okay, I want to know what's going on.
It was direct. It was direct.
It was like, and it was interesting because of the way they had her as well.
Yeah.
You already like, I thought she was in jail the whole time.
I think she's. Do you know what?
Yeah,
I feel like either they did that on purposely, or either she was in jail at that time and then they filmed it.
I
when
feel like they
out.
did it purposely. And
I
I
think
say
that-
one reason as well. Like, did you notice the way they did her camera angles sometimes? Like, they did it almost like they had the camera in freehand.
Yeah, I know
Like, there were certain times where she was talking and saying something, and I was like, why are they doing it? Because it adds more, I don't know, it just added more to what she was saying, but I noticed they only did it with her, so that's what made me think it was a bit staged, because...
I definitely agree with you on that point, because what I was thinking of is, how are you gonna let this whole camera crew in and this that enter a jail to do this on her? You get me? Like this isn't like I want to say like R. Kelly or whatever. This isn't like that. This is just any
Many
other,
years later.
any other fucking random woman that has killed it's not big in the grand scheme of things. You get what I'm saying?
I'll tell you a couple things though. Yeah, one, as someone that's competed before, don't get me wrong, I ain't no seasoned veteran competitor or nothing like that. But when you're a couple days to even a couple weeks out from a show, yeah, and someone, not even just someone, your other half turns around and tells you look shit.
Oh,
It's not gonna go well, you know. Like, I'm sorry, it's not gonna go well. Like, bro, you ain't straight. You look shit. You ain't winning nothing. Like, bro, did you see his eyes when they were at that part when she was doing the voiceover, and you saw his eyes just laying on the city, like, what you say, bitch? Like, what you? No, not that I condone what happened in any sense of the word, but it's not.
But you sympathize.
You understand. I don't want to use the word understand.
You can understand how that situation might
I
occur.
acknowledge what happened. That's what I will say. I acknowledge what
good
happened.
choice of words. Good
But,
PR.
yeah,
Good
yeah.
PR.
But yeah, it's not gonna end well, man.
All right, so yeah, your question. Who do we believe?
What?
What?
I was.
Oh, go on.
I feel like I know what happened.
Yeah, I feel like I know
I feel
exactly
like
what
I know what happened. I
know
feel like
exactly what happened.
Yeah.
she's been subjected to this for time. Yeah, this is happening. This happening. She's cool.
Yeah.
She's cool, but she's accepted it. This is her life, and
Because
she
she loves
accepts it
him,
because
no,
she
right,
loves it.
right,
This that. Once she found out the flip,
Yep.
once she found out the flip,
Okay.
Yeah, buddy.
she's like, all right. She's like, raw. Okay, cool. You
Yep.
get me? Boom.
No, do you know it was an open and shut case for me? When the lawyer, the lawyer was talking about the lampshade.
Bro.
The prosecutor,
Bro,
yeah.
blood.
Bro,
it's like you lied now. It's
yeah,
just done. Go home. Like
you know what? That's easy. They don't want me on the jury. I just need one mil. Yep, that's it. I don't want to hear no. Nah. Because that was enough. That was big enough.
Yeah.
There might be another explanation for that,
Like,
but
she
in my
wanted-
logic,
No, there was no explanation. There was literally no explanation.
She wanted to kill him.
Yeah,
Like, she wanted to kill him.
100%.
no, but it was when she went and come back.
Yeah.
Brother,
That's what I thought was mad. You didn't really know that until they actually.
And then she tried to say
started
that he tried to bro, does he think he's Terminator or something like that? Man popped him with a pumpy, yeah? And then like, well, I'm coming after you still. Nah, but no adrenaline or steroids can let that. Steroids ain't that good. I tell you that now. They're not that good.
You know what happened, bro. She got pissed off when she found out that, well, you've already told Wagwan, so it doesn't matter. Yeah. So when she found out that he might be leaving her, yeah, that was that. Like, you think that you could beat me for all these years, yeah? I can support you all these years, and then you're gonna leave me. You must be fucking crazy, blood. Yeah. Shot you.
She was like, do it.
And you know what made it worse? Yeah, it was where she shot him.
Yeah,
like that was
there was some kind of mystery.
That was
that was where you thought, all right, I don't know about you, man.
Yeah, but don't look, man. Like, whatever happens, boy. Like, you be beating up on someone for so long and this, that, but you're giving them excuses to do madness to you.
No,
so
of course,
yeah.
And as you were saying, like, they proper was leaning heavy into, he had 5 different types of steroids in his. I didn't like that. Obviously, once again, I don't do it myself, but I know a lot of people that do. Bro, they're not no crazy serious.
Yeah, because the realness, I didn't even think that would lead you to that.
No,
it was like you were gonna do that either or. Like, it doesn't really matter what was in your
Don't
system.
get me wrong. Like, roid rage is a thing with certain people. Like, it's not everyone that's gonna be like that, but with certain people.
But they were the early years of roids, though.
Yeah, well,
and 5 different roids.
No, but to be fair, like, I would imagine that like the chemicals have advanced so much more, which is why bodybuilders are so much bigger, and the quality of muscle isn't even the same as it was in the 90s. If you know what I'm saying. But yeah, man, don't people out there, don't watch this and think people that compete competitively and take steroids are going to be anything like this, because it's not that, innit? Like, it's not that.
But that's the stigma, isn't it? Like, roid rage, and there's lots of other side effects that they definitely routinely.
There's definitely a hell of a lot of that, but like the fact that they were just leaning so hard into that, I thought, nah, that's a bit of a reach. Maybe he was just a dickhead. You ever thought of that?
Yeah. But I feel like they was trying to give him an out, if you get what I'm saying. Like, that was their kind of, because
chemical
he was on
imbalance
that, that's why he did that. Whereas if he wasn't on that, that's what we do. I didn't get they was trying to make steroids bad, if you get what I'm saying. I think they was trying to say that this could happen.
No, but even Sally kept on saying it.
Yeah,
she kept on
but
saying
she
it.
had to say something.
She was reaching,
she needed it out.
With her 5 foot
But he was taking steroids. And he was. No, let me not even say that. But anyway,
even she had steroids in her.
Yeah, exactly.
She was dumping steroids.
All right. So what do we think of it? And did you watch it?
I definitely think. Sorry, we give me an opinion.
Yeah.
I definitely think it's to watch it, especially like whether you're into bodybuilding or not. I think it's a good and interesting watch. But if you're definitely into, like, not even so much bodybuilding, but fitness, working out, whatever like that, you definitely want to watch it. I'd say that.
Yeah, well, I'm not, but it was it was a good show. It was like I said, it was really good how it was interesting without having to do too much. And then when it really got into the crux of the story, it was like, oh no, this is actually quite a good watch. Kind of sad what happened, I suppose. You get me? Well, not I suppose. Well,
we've left a lot for people to think. There's more to do with the kids and stuff
like
that we haven't really touched on.
There's a lot. There's a lot in it. There's a lot in it. It's a definite watch it. I enjoyed this. This was a good doc.
And it's not even a long thing. It's like 3
episodes.
Yeah.
For me, this is a definite watch it. I really like how they did this. Coming from, because I'll be honest, I don't really watch many documentaries. That's not top of my list when I'm looking for something to watch. So a lot of the documentaries I need to kind of keep me entertained are very much like don't fuck with cats and this, that, proper, like, do you know what I mean? Actiony, and like, what was the other one we watched? Tinder Swindler. Yeah, so that's usually the type of things that I watch. Yeah. Although we did watch Seaspiracy, which I really liked, to be honest.
Seaspiracy is hard.
Yeah, which I really liked. But anyway, digressing, but this isn't usually the type of thing I picked, but because I don't know what it is, but the picture of it kind of drew me in. I was like, oh, like what the,
that,
what
yeah.
the-
She do it for you, yeah.
Yeah, like that.
Don't
Look
you
at
start.
that.
You know,
I'm just asking a
Look
question.
at the fires.
the fires are fighting. I'm not
He's thinking he's the tank.
The fires
Like,
are
wait.
fighting, to be fair. To be fair, and before she started getting big like that, she was actually quite pretty. To be honest, she was quite pretty.
Not really my thing.
What is it?
I don't know.
Just ooh. Tell my nose.
But you like that though, no?
What? No, don't pigeonhole me like that, bro. Don't pigeonhole me like you don't know.
You
You don't know what I like.
Let's keep it a bean. Like no offense, but do you like the bodybuilder look on the lady?
No, wait, no.
You.
No, it depends to what kind of degree. There's some girl that do it, and I think, yeah. I have a girl that take it a bit too far, and they got
What
no
about
more
that
hips,
then?
and nah, it's a bit too burly for me still. A bit too burly. Too
burly.
burly. Yeah, nah, but nah, man, look at her lats, bro. It's like
Lats, is that what you look at the eye?
How could you not? It's there.
Yeah, it's looking at me. It's looking at me. Like, yeah.
Intimidating me. Comes.
No, shout out to all the wellness girls though. Shout out to all the wellness girls. The wellness girls, they keep it clean though. They keep it clean though.
Oh shit.
No, I'm a fan of the wellness category in women's.
No, yeah.
Is this wellness?
No. You know what? When in those times, I don't even think wellness was a thing. So I think it was just women.
What's
bodybuilding.
wellness? Like slim?
It's more like they more go for a big lower half. So like big ass, big thighs, whatever like that. Small up top, but definitely defined. But it's more like the mass for the lower body, from what I understand about it anyway.
I like wellness too.
I'm about
Yeah,
to
you
say
see-
that.
Sound like I
Wellness sounds well, innit?
Let's handle that on.
Where they show that at?
No, what station that on?
Oh shit! But yeah, in essence, yeah, this is a big watch it for me. I really enjoyed this. Coming from someone that don't really watch documentaries too often, I did enjoy this.
Yes, it was good.
So yeah, I'll watch it.